Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the poll. Have a seat. So, the question today is, how did milk and cookies become a tradition? Ironically, it's not nearly as old as you would think. It's not even a 100-year-old tradition. Very, very new. In America, in the United States, in the 1930s, during what they called the Great Depression, they used milk and cookies as a way to teach children about charity. They didn't really have much. They couldn't give things to other people. They were struggling themselves. But they used me to teach their children, hey, Santa works hard this night. Let's leave him a treat. And the ingredients for milk and cookies a little bit more prevalent than for other things. So it became a thing. In about 20 years later, in about the 1950s, right after World War II, cookbooks, recipe guides, they started to come out and they would have recipes, the perfect cookie for Santa. And this is where it really became solidified as a full on American tradition. When you have that many households in the same country, in the same culture, doing it consistently year after year after year, that is what makes a tradition. Now, after World War II, more of the world started to unite and they started talking to each other, and more cultural ideas were coming and going. Well, the idea of leaving Santa milk and cookies was very much an American thing. So other countries decided to do it as well. Now, that is not to say that everywhere in the world gives milk and cookies. Far from it. Places like Germany, they'll leave beer and cookies. Australia will leave beer and brats because in Australia, their Christmas is during the summer. So some people will actually leave me grilled bratwurst with some beer. It really does depend. Now, that is not to say leaving out gifts for a cultural gift giver is a new concept. Not at all. It has never been a full tradition in the way that that word is used today. People used to leave gifts for Odin. People used to leave, well, I guess people still do leave gifts for Bafana. It's not a new concept. It just never was consistent enough to be considered a tradition. So there you go. That's how milk and cookies got started. Thank you so much for being here. If you have a question of your own, please leave it in the comments below. I love answering your questions. I read all comments. And I love talking about it. I love educating and I love talking to you. So by all means, leave me your comments. And if you would not mind, please consider pushing the other buttons, the like, the comment, the subscribe, the share, all of those things. That is absolutely how we are going to grow the Positivity Army. And I know you know about the Positivity Army. By joining and becoming the part of the Army, you are helping me to spread love, joy, and positivity all over the world. And it can be just as simple as hitting that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. You have an amazing day.